Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician, and the time has come today for me to react to Latvia's song for the Eurovision Song Contest coming up this year, and it will be my first listen and review, so stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be giving this song a score. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. It's Latvia. Last year they had Samanta Tina. She unfortunately came last in the semi-finals because it was due to poor staging, in my opinion, and a poor colour scheme. I think the song had its downfalls at some points too, even though we had a strong vocal from her, but live it just wasn't working. This year we'll see what's happened. Obviously they have selected Eat Your Salad by Siti Zeni, and I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Eat Your Salad, it sounds like something my gran would have said to me growing up as a child, or something like, "You need to eat your peas, Rachel," something like that. But let's see what this is all about. Let's get into this, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Instead of meat, I eat veggies, and I like them both fresh, like them both juicy. I ride my bicycle to work instead of a car. All of my groceries are divided by weight and stored in glass jars.
Okay, let me just get this straight for a second. This is not about salad, is it? Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna say, despite the interesting euphemisms in there, there's actually some pretty good chords. So I'm not sure if I'm vibing so far with the content of the lyrics and the delivery of the lyrics, but there's some interesting chords, and of course as a musician I gravitate towards things like that. So let's keep going. I know it's been only 20 seconds, but yeah.
That's like my flex, my flag. Zero waste, that is my jam. Save fuel and sell your truck. Your karma comes for free, and so does luck. All aboard that green Titanic. Let's sail the world and then cruise the Atlantic. No ice, no way, no need to panic. All the signs are there. Let's go organic. Oh, when you eat your veggies, baby, think of me. Little kitty, don't you know that being green? No,
Little kitty.
it's hot. Being green is cool. It's cool. Eat your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy. Being green is hot. Being green is cool. It's cool. Eat your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy.
Let me tell you, next to Brividi, this has the most exploratory chords. That's what I'm gonna say. We've got a saxophone, we've got a nice bass line in there. Whoever's written this song is trying to make us think that it's all a joke, right? But whoever's written this song knows how to write music. And that's what I'm feeling conflicted right now, because I'm like, okay, it's clearly a joke. Like, the lyrical content is, you know, they're not trying to be Keats, right? But I really am enjoying the backing track. I like the sound of this. It is a little bit artificial, a little bit, but I am enjoying it. It's got a quality to it. The fullness of the sound is actually better than some of the entries we've got so far. Like if you think of Slow Mo by Chanel, it's a good song, but the backing track, the production on that, it sounds like a demo, but this has got a nice full sound. I'm gonna keep going. There's some catchy elements to it. I can't get over the lyrics right now. I just can't. Let's see how it goes.
Go get your trash can, open a plan to sort through it, bend over then jiggle that peach. You're a sucker, I'm loving those cheeks. I'm a beast instead of a killer, forget the hot dogs. So sausage is bigger. 3, 2, 1, all the girls go echo. If you want your man's not lungs,
Stop it! This is so rude. Nice syncopation. I mean, I mean, this could have come straight off the Justin Timberlake 2020 Experience album. It's got definitely vibes coming off sort of neo jazz, a little bit of R&B, nice chords, like I've said about 10 times now, but it's really difficult. The sax solo was nice. I like the syncopation in there. It was very Benny Goodman. It's sort of like they lifted it straight from Sing 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 and then just sort of interpolated a little bit and stuck it into this track. And I like that. There's just an element to this. I'm really struggling with the lyrics. I've been accused of being a prude in the past, like watching some of the Måneskin videos and the lyrics, right? But this is so in your face, just rude. You know, like, I mean, you don't have to speak English to know like what this is about.
Labvakar Supernova, labvakar visu Latviju. Mēs esam Cidzēni un sakam jums paldies!
Yeah, I know exactly what they're reminding me of right now. The Wiggles. All the costumes are different colours. They're kind of like the Wiggles on weed. Okay. So technically speaking, logically speaking, the lyrics make absolutely no sense whatsoever. If you think about it in a sort of, you know, climate change perspective, eating a salad in what they're inferring, you know, as in, let's say, having lots of kids is not good for the planet. But I like the music. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because I've said previously, right, with jokey entries, if it ticks a box for me, like the song is doing something interesting in terms of the music, in terms of the chords, the composition, the instruments in there, I gravitate towards it, and I do like it. I like it. But the lyrics are just so childish. I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I don't know what to say, because if I scored the lyrics out of 10, that would be a 2 out of 10, honestly. If I scored the music out of 10, it's more like an 8, because there was well-crafted melodies in there. The chorus was a little bit restricted in terms of melody, but the bass lines, the synths, the beats, kind of all tied really nicely together, and it sounded really well put together. So it's a difficult one for me. I think I'm going to meet in the middle of those two, sort of. I'm going to say 5 out of 10. I'm going to say a 5, bearing in mind that I did enjoy the backing track a lot more than the top layer of the song, basically. The top layer as in the top line of a song is the lyrics and the vocals. If you take that away, I'd definitely hear Justin Timberlake or Bruno Mars sort of on top of that, definitely. Interesting one. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I really am conflicted with that. I think it's better than last year for Latvia, for sure, but I just genuinely don't know what to say. If you enjoy this video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys soon for more content. I'll be reacting to other Eurovision entries that have been released. Bye!